All right, bro. So like I said, most of this didn't change except some of the stuff we talked about with the golf. Just kind of adapting to the app a little bit. So I think we did these this month, these weighted dead bugs. Remember that core's tight here like this. And I'm here like that, weighted here, tall and small. So 20 pounds. And 2 sets each arm, 2 sets, 2 times 20. So that means 2 sets, 10 on each side. Then we got dumbbell flat, dumbbell incline, dumbbell decline fly, dips, overhead tricep extension. All this we'll have videos for on the app. Finisher is 20 push-up, 20 crunch, okay, 20 of these penguins, and then 20 leg lift here, okay? And that was 2 sets of that. If 2 sets isn't enough, you could always add a third. Legs, turf, those A switches. So you're gonna be on that switch on the way down. So I like to start up, be switch, switch, switch. Make sure on those switches that your knee is getting high. You're working this hip and see how this heel is out. I don't want this heel to creep because then hamstring's starting to help. We don't want to help out this hip flexor. We want to work that hip flexor. And then big long stride lunges on the way back. Big long stride, driving this heel, pushing those hands on that knee. Box jump. 5 sets, just 3 reps. I want you to work on being explosive on your jump. And I don't know if you have the ability to build the height safely, if you have good boxes there or not. If not, don't worry about building the height. Just worry about being explosive. You could probably do 15 box jumps all in a row and be done, but that's not what I'm trying to get at on here. I'm trying to get you to work those muscles explosively. So do a jump, step down, think about each one as single reps, all right? Bulgarian split squats. Best done with a bench. Getting that foot here. We've done these before. Dumbbells here like this. My head's nice and neutral with my spine. And I'm here. Let this back knee drive back into the bench here. Okay, then I got leg curl, leg extension, weighted standing calf raise. I think they should have that machine. And then on those suitcase deadlift, really it's trap bar deadlifts, right? Got that trap bar. So your starting position, you have to have plates on there to start because otherwise you're too low to the ground, and you have to have big plates on there. So if they have bumper plates where you can start lighter with like a 25, ideally not 25 metal plates, 25 bumpers like over here, then you're getting set up here, and this is your start setup here, okay? Make sure that you have long arm tension here so that when you push, you're coming off the ground immediately. You're not getting ready and then you're bending your elbows and you're jerking up, okay? Because your back gets out of line here. Get yourself set, good set with your feet. Not too wide and not too narrow. And then getting set on those bars here. Chest is open. That'll probably keep your back nice and flat and straight. Shoulder blades are together. And then think about not standing up but trying to push a hole into the ground. Okay, so I'm here and I'm driving myself into the ground. So that way my upper body doesn't change. My lower body just pushes a hole in the ground. Finisher dumbbell snatch. So snatch looks like this. I'm sure there's a video for it, but keeping the weight above the knees here, right in here, up, hinge back. Think about driving up. I'm not working my shoulder here. I'm driving my hip up and then coming back down. That one's 3, 8 per arm, rest as needed. Maybe start with like a 20 and kind of slow progression on those. Wednesday, Wednesday was the alternating TGUs light, and then 4 total reps, 2 per arm, 1 rep per set, heavy as possible. So see how heavy you can go safely on those. And then kettlebell ribbons. Kettlebell ribbons look like this. Start at this hip. I'm gonna come up and around, and then back down. So when I do come around, I don't want to move my head around the bell. I want to move the bell around my head, okay? Just think of like a ribbon that goes around your neck and crosses. It always crosses. Hip around to the other hip. Kettlebell plank drags. So I'm here. I think we did these last month, or maybe not. And then burpee, 1 minute smooth pace, 1 minute max reps. Then you're gonna rest, and then you're gonna go 2 minute max reps from whatever you did the minute before. So say you did 20 reps that minute, then you're just gonna do 20 reps in the 2 minutes. So that max rep was 20, you're still gonna do 20 reps, but it's gonna be over 2 minutes. Just kind of working on some pacing there with you. The rows. This is 2 minutes of 3 smooth pulls, 3 medium pulls, and then 3 hard pulls, and then 1 minute smooth pulls, okay? And then you'll repeat that 3 times. So 2 minutes of the combination 3-3-3, and then 1 minute of just nice smooth pulls, recovering your breath. 3 sets of that. These are these kneeled wood choppers. So you're gonna get set here like this, heels on the ground, back glutes nice and tight, holding the dumbbell here like this, and you're gonna come up and down like this. You'll do 10 sets each side. I said start with a 20 just to kind of get your base, and then progressive load on those. Thursday, back, bird dog, resistance band rows. So I don't know if they have a resistance bands there with like a handle. If not, you could use a cable. Drop that cable all the way down and get a little tension on it. And then you're gonna be here like this in that bird dog, and you're gonna row. So on these, you need to worry about staying nice and controlled. Don't care about the weight, whatever weight it is. You can go up and down on it. But just keep the weight controlled. Strength on these ones, these are, RDL bent over barbell rows. So these are gonna be a little lighter. We already did some deadlifts, the trap bar we can get heavier on. These ones here, I'm gonna have the bar, let's grab this baby bar here. I'm gonna go into my RDL. Once I'm right below my knees, then I'm just gonna pull into my belly and then drive into the ground. Okay, so I get myself set, load those hamstrings, belly, and then drive into the ground. Lat pull downs with the V-bar attachment like this, and then from there we're going to go into dumbbell like I got you set up here on the rack, holding on to the rack, dumbbell low rows right into the belly. And then shrugs, 3 times 20 progressive load. And then one arm farmer carry. So I said 40 to 60 pounds on these ones. So your goal on these ones is to keep this shoulder nice and packed, just walking with that weight, not letting that weight pull you down. And finally, Friday, we got that overhead kettlebell dumbbell march. You know, this here like this. These still working core, hip flexors, shoulder. This is single arm alternating hammer press. So the hammer machine, I don't know if it's set like this for the shoulders. I like this grip better. There might be a grip like this or a grip like this. You're just gonna press and press, alternating on those. The seated dumbbell lateral raises, still love these, man. Still love these. Little lean in and drive up. Lean in and drive up. Keeping those wrists straight. Dumbbell standing, alternating dumbbell, no, I'm ahead of myself. Dumbbell or front plate raises, just grabbing a plate and just plate raises here, just like this. Once that weight gets so you can't see it, you're kind of through it, that's a good height for it. Face pulls with the rope, and then that same rope, cable curls. You can either leave it up high like this, or you can drop it down, curls like this, whatever you prefer. Standing alternate dumbbell curls, reverse stance preacher curls. So instead of sitting on the preacher curl like everybody does like this, you're gonna flip around, you're gonna put the bar on the seat, you're gonna lean into it like this with your arms over, and you're gonna curl here like this. Now sometimes what I wrote for here, empty bar with a 1 to 2 second hold. If you wanna put a little bit of weight on there, all good, but I guarantee you like these'll beat you a little bit. And I said two sets max reps. And then kneeled clean and press. So with the dumbbell, you're gonna get set here like this. A lot of these kind of unilateral ones I did for the golf, you know, the wood chop one especially, but this one, you're gonna go here, clean and press. Trying to stay stable on the ground. Now the one that I really recommend for golf, and this is the one that you could start incorporating maybe 50 to 100 reps in a day. I don't have a PVC, but you said you did. PVC behind the head here, just like this. Get a good stance. And then here, just like this. So you're gonna try and keep from letting your hips rotate. So keeping kind of tension with your core. I mean, that's something you could honestly do right when you get out of bed in the morning. You know, that turn of that spine kind of helps to just wake everything up. So I'll send this via True Coach, and then there'll be some more videos attached to that, and then any questions, holler at me.